0-3 for the first time since 1969. Jim Edmonds has other ideas. That's a little something for his people. Off Matt Kinney, first home run of the season, makes it a 4-3 Brewer game. It's a top. He's sliding catch and a top play nominee. New closer Octavio Dotel comes in with Billy Wagner out of the picture and didn't go so well. Jim Edmonds high, deep, and gone.
Ricky Stone facing Jim Edmonds. Bases are loaded, and Edmonds unloads. Fifth grand slam of his career, third home run of the year. 5 St. Louis homers. They win 12-6.
Pitch, next batter, 2-2 pitch. There is a gone. Jim Edmonds, solo shot, his fourth. Sheets had allowed only 2 home runs in previous 46 innings. He gives
that anyway. Bottom 13, Jim Edmonds. That's a walk-off. Edmonds said someone's put a jinx on us or something. Hopefully this will give us a little bit of a shot. Cardinals win 5-4, and Edmonds shot. They avoid getting swept at Busch for the second time this season.
Then with 2 on, none out in the top of the 6th, Jim Monsieur Edmonds. Loin, el circuit. And the Cards beat the Expos 5-2. Chris, if I were Carpenter, going the first 8 innings.
Facing Chris Rietsma. And going after pitch number 1 into deep left field at the wall. Edmonds goes deep, and it's 5-2 Cardinals in the 8th. That's home run number 8.
next batter, Jim Edmonds, and he says, you know what? I think I'll have the same thing. Solo shot for Edmonds, so he and Pujols go back-to-back.
On bat, and it's Jim Edmonds with a 9-4 lead in the 8th. 2 runners on, 3 runners home. Second of the game, 13th of the season.
Snappy Wednesday. Does the name Ruby Begonia ring a bell? Jim Edmonds, he rings Rich Harden's bell. 1-0 Cards. Edmonds, 14. More hard.
6. Uh-oh, hit pretty good down the right field line. It's deep, and it's gone. Number 15 for Edmonds. He's 3.
Unscathed. That's what D will do for you. Bottom 5, Cards up 4-1. Jim Edmonds making his first start in center field in 8 days thanks to a groin issue. Went 2 for 3 with the RBIs.
He's doing a solo act. You see more of Edmonds on the other side.
Hits one, it takes one away.
There you go.
2 runs.
Peter sending us right into the web, Jim. This is the Cardinals.
Pass on a fly with that one. Bottom 4th, tie game. You're so not catching that. Solo shot for Jim Edmonds. His 18th of the year. That breaks the tie, makes it a 2-1.
5th against the Cubs this season, made it 3-1, and then a couple of batters later, Jimmy Edmonds piles it on. Parks went to the 3rd straight game, his 19th. Cards win it 6-1.
And in St. Louis, home team has won 7 in a row. Chicago has lost 4 straight. Bottom 1, Jim Edmonds, 2 for 17, 118 career against Matt Clement. That's his
Bottom 4, Jimmy Edmonds. Looking to homer for a 5th consecutive game. Glad I brought it up, because there it is. Not to mention a very nice catch in the outfield. I got it. Julian Tavares yet, but that's still not an out. 21 for Edmonds with the homer, his 5th consecutive
pitch in the first inning. He hits back here. Deep drive, right field, and gone right now. Sailing it out of here. Zambrano kind of glaring at
Edmonds, yeah, he's capable of going yard from time to time. 3-zip St. Louis on Edmonds' 23rd home run of the year. Top 7 now. 4-0 Cards.
Cards down 1-0. Jim Edmonds, born in June, but blowing out baseballs in July. 8th of the month, 24th of the season. Anytime.
Well, top 6 Cardinals down 1. 1 on, 1 out. Jimmy Edmonds. That's his 25th of the year. St. Louis up 4-3. Wilson is not pleased with himself, and well, you wouldn't be either if you just gave up a gopher ball to that man. Bottom 6, Reds down 4-3. Adam.
Marquis pitched 7 shutout innings, earned his 8th straight win. Jim Edmonds at the bat there. You see, Javier Valentin showed Lionel exactly where to put it, but he didn't want it at 87 miles an hour. Edmonds did. The Cards are 18-4 in the month. The Reds are below 500 for the first time since they lost the season opener.
Lots of Cards and Reds. 3rd inning, Jose Acevedo against Jim Edmonds. And Jim Edmonds is officially in his happy place. 22nd of the year, but his 12th in July and his 3rd straight game with a homer. Kirk Reeder opposing him. Jim Edmonds opposing that. Top 7, 2-run shot for Edmonds. His 13th of the month of July. He had 15. Got rolling, backs him up. Carpenter allowed just 1 earned run in 8 innings. 6th inning, John Patterson on the mound. Jim Edmonds into the seats. His 30th of the season, ties the game.
32nd home run, ties it at 1 and breaks up the no-hitter. Top 10 still tied at 1. Jim Edmonds as cool as the other side of the pillow. 31st home run of the season. Cards now 37-17 on the road. Best in the bigs. The only 2 hits for St. Louis.
5-3 Reds advantage. He's safe, and then Jim Edmonds just tied this ball game off John Riedling. 2-run homer to right. His 33rd of the season.
Good company. Top 1. Oh, say hey. Off Ryan Vogelsong. Edmonds is 34th. And St. Louis is up 3-0 in the third. Edmonds again is second of the night. Both 2-run shots. Now up to 35 home runs on the year. Edmonds' 5th career 5 RBI game, and the Cardinals are all over the Pirates 8-5 at PNC.
The Padres playoff hopes. Jimmy Edmonds, he's a pain for everybody. In the second, leading off against Brian Lawrence, well, he's just better on this pitch. Out of Busch Stadium. Hooray for singles, rolling, scores. Big Muddy. Edmonds is 38th, second on 6-3 cards. Edgar Renteria would follow to make it back-to-back home runs.
So 4 straight games. Still in the first with the man on. The Cardinals might never lose again. Jim Edmonds, 39th of the year, 299 of his.
90-44. They've won 7 straight hosting the Dodgers. No score. Jim Edmonds. Bartender. Jack. Career home run number 300 comes off Kaz's Shii. 40th of the season, 7th in his last 7 games, and if you hit 300, you better come make a curtain call. Also got a...
Before the game, Jim Edmonds signing autographs for the kids. Bottom of the second, Edmonds taking Carlos Hernandez up and out. His 42nd of the year.
And a pitcher you are. They just hit. Jim Edmonds.
Oh.
Yep. Entered the postseason, believe it or not, John, in a 1-for-29 slump. It's 6-0 now. Perez gone.
Up 3-1. After 1, top 2, same score. Clemens dealing to Jim Edmonds, who finds the sweet spot. His first of the series lands in the bullpen.
Runner at first, one out, and the 0-1 pitch drilled deep right field. A towering shot, and the Cardinals win it. Jim Edmonds hits it out into the bullpen, and we're going to Game 7 tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think the biggest hit of my career. I mean, This is what it's all about. What a great feeling. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
First Cardinals walk-off home run at a postseason game since Ozzie Smith in Game 5 of the '85 NLCS